What up, YouTube? Back at it again. We are checking out a skip the line request. And by the way, if I ever miss anything by like I don't know, probably like a week. Sometimes I'm about a week back on some skip the line requests. Just shoot me a note. There's a chance that I get a lot of stuff that comes in from many different places. There's a chance that I might have just missed something. So feel free to reach out to me. I've got my I think my email and you can DM me on Patreon. Just shoot me a note and let me know, and we'll get it all squared away. But anyways, we're looking at Woodz. I've only checked out maybe I don't know 6, 7 songs from Woodz. Liked them all. And because it's such a different look with like in this realm. I was because he has like you don't see a lot of rock integrated nowadays. So it's cool to see because he does a lot of like kind of throwback sounds that are somewhat nostalgic for me at least, which is dope. Plus vocals are crazy on this dude. So first and foremost, go support Woodz, go like, go subscribe. Now, this is not on his page, so I usually sometimes have issues with some Mnet stuff. If this comes back with words on it, I tried. But sometimes you run into copyright issues. So, anyways, yeah, go show some love. We will always want to support the artist. Go like, go subscribe, please. This one's called I'll Never Love Again. This is the music video. Love to have you here as well. If you could, please like, comment, make sure you're subscribed. Appreciate it very much. It does help the channel. Let's get it going. Also, best way to get me is on Patreon. So that's where requests like this do come from. So jump over there. Come say what's up. It's free. And just shoot me a DM if you want me to check something out. There are skip the line options. And by the way, if I haven't gotten to yours yet, I do still have quite a few that I'm working through. I'm trying to get through in the next couple days here. So, but anyways, yeah, let's dive in. Let's dive in with sound. I don't know why it mutes itself all the time.
온몸에 베인 너의 흔적을 긁어내려 해봐도 잠잠했던.
Interesting. We're like telling a story right now of like this man and this woman. He's got like post-it notes all over his back, like he's losing his memories, or he's lost his memory, and he's trying to, and she's like helping him.
잠잠했던 기억이 다시 내 숨을 가두고 죽어가는 것 같았어. 난 내 세상은 무너졌어. 다시 흩어져 간다. 아픈 너의 말들이 지나면 없던 일이 돼. 넌 또 그렇게 쉽게 run away. 내 유일한 영혼이었던 너가 사라져버렸어. 부서져가는 나. I'll never love. It burns me down. 차가운 맘에 닿았던 사랑은 또다시 날 재워서 부딪혀버린 거랬어. 닿은 거라 생각했어. 또다시 터져버린 내 마음이 너무 뻔해. 가둬버렸다.
So I get it. It's like it's almost like the title "I'll Never Love Again" is being like also sort of posed as a question. So this is one of those songs that's like let me read. I got lyrics pulled up here. I haven't read them yet, but I've been trying to follow along on the screen. You know that feeling like directly post breakup when you feel like that was it, and that was there's not going to be any chances, but It's also like I'll never love again, like kind of like a question, like sort of like trying to navigate the feelings of like this overwhelming kind of, it's like the grief of a loss of a pet, the love of somebody else, right? Um, and he's putting it, kind of, similarly. I try to sucked into my skin, I try to scoop them off, come rushing back, take air into my lungs. Felt I was dying, my world collapsed. Yeah, it's just this like this overwhelming sense of like of um of pain and like desperation in in what was lost. You were my only forever, right? But then you disappear without a trace, and I'm crumbling in your silence, right? So that's the pre-chorus. Um, when you have those feelings about somebody, that they were the one. I mean, they say time heals, right? And then like down the road after the fact, like you can look back and say you've probably had that feeling about a couple people, um, multiple people, right? And yeah, and breakups, they hurt. They're gonna be painful, but those feelings do actually pass. Um, so just reading a little bit. Yeah, I love the. This is a slower kind of take on. Obviously, it suits the song, but it's kind of a slower side of him, and a more kind of in touch with, your, I guess your kind of your sadness. So it's not as hard hitting as some of the other stuff, but you have this like kind of rock ballad. Anyways, let's keep running it here.
사사로운 감정들이 떠나고 후회만 남아버린 기억은 허물벗어 바람은 날카롭게 날 베었고 고요한 밤을 걸어 걸어 다시 눈을 떴어 아스레이 피어나 깊은 바람이 되어 있었다 이제 널 지울게 I never love It burns me down It burns me down 차가운 맘에 닿았던 사랑은 또다시 날 집어삼켰다 부딪혀버린 거랬어 닿은 거라 생각했어 또다시 터져버린 내 마음이 너무 뻔해 가둬버렸다 별로 사랑이라 이런 결말인 거라면 I'll never love again 별로 사랑이다 이런 결말인 거라면 I'll never love again 내 생각은 똑같아
They kept like, I'm gonna go back in a sec. It'll take too long for me to find it now. There was a couple places in that video where they like flashed words real quick. They did it at the end too. They did it like a minute ago, like in the middle of the screen. I'm gonna go back and look at what that was. If you guys know, let me know. I don't want to waste a bunch of time kind of sorting through each frame. But yeah, no, I'm not going to. But and no, it's interesting how the video was. It kind of like it kind of depicts like different relationships at different stages, and different types of relationships, and with different sort of facets and whatnot. And it's like he's kind of racing through kind of all of them, and it's like we almost like kind of we all sort of experience the same type of thing, regardless of your age or walk of life, right? Everybody sort of we've all had these. We've all grieved the loss of a love, but it does he does mention in here, now I'll let you go, right? So he said, "Faintly blooming, you would turn into distant longing. Now I'll let you go." And he said, "I knew all along my heart would break again, so I locked it away." So it's basically like this. He's torn. Like I know that I need to let this person go, but I'm gonna spend some time with my feelings for a little bit because I'm not ready to really put myself out there to love again. He's saying, "I'll never love again." That's like a instantaneous, sort of knee jerk reaction to some sort of overwhelming emotion of losing somebody, whereby you have to do that. You have to kind of give yourself time to heal, right? So, anyways, that's my take on the lyrics. But as far as the vocals, man, this dude's nuts. Every time I come back and listen to his stuff, dude's got crazy talent, and he's kind of all over the place. What's Sung Young Cho? That's his name, right? I could be wrong. I should probably look that up before I mess it up. Um, but anyways, he's got range that it doesn't like some of the stuff I've heard is very kind of throwback rock, and then he could pull it back and do something like this. Um, so he can. I've heard he can rap too. I haven't heard it yet, so I'm waiting on that. But anyways, dude, go support Woodz. Go like, go subscribe. I'm definitely excited to check out more of his stuff. It's very different from a lot of the stuff that you hear. He kind of just does his own thing, which is super cool. Um, so, anyways, yeah, go support Woodz. Go like, go subscribe. Also, good morning. Welcome to the day. Welcome to a new week. But yeah, go support my guy. Love to have you here as well. If you could, please like, comment, make sure you're subscribed. Appreciate it very much. It does help the channel. We will talk to you on the next